Hello and welcome back for part 3 of our 3-part video series on how to lose fat and build muscle efficiently. Today we're going to talk about the 3 keys to maximizing your exercise so that you can look and feel your healthiest with just 1 hour of exercise per week. After you watch this video, I encourage you to schedule a 45-minute free introductory workout so you can feel what the evidence-based approach to exercise is all about. To jump in with today's content, we're going to start with the first of the 3 keys on maximizing your exercise. And the first key to maximizing your exercise is to prioritize strength training. Okay? Sounds very simple, but a lot of people have this backwards. They think in order to lose fat, the best way to do that is to do cardiovascular exercise. Right? I want you to think about if you walked into a gym today, a big box gym today, you would see tons of people lined up on treadmills, ellipticals, bikes, steppers. And if you just approached them and you interrupted them and you asked, hey, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this cardiovascular exercise? 90% of people, or more than 90% of people, will say, well, I'm trying to lose fat, or, well, I'm trying to burn calories, which is really just essentially losing fat, right? They think the best way to lose fat would be to engage in more cardiovascular exercise. And what I'm here to tell you is the best way to lose fat is actually by strength training. And the reason for that is when you engage in cardiovascular exercise, sure, you burn some calories while you're doing your 30 minutes or hour of cardiovascular exercise. But as soon as you stop engaging that cardiovascular exercise, you stop burning more calories. And in fact, your body wants you to slow down your calorie burn for the rest of the day to make up for all those calories that you burned. Your body doesn't want to burn calories at the same rate for the rest of the day. Okay? In addition, you maybe burned 300, 400, 500 calories during your cardiovascular exercise, but I'm sure you feel pretty hungry after that cardiovascular exercise, so you eat a snack or you eat lunch, and you've just eaten all the calories that you burned off working so hard in the gym for. Okay, so cardiovascular exercise, it's really good for improving our cardiovascular health. It's named cardiovascular exercise for a reason. It's not named fat burning exercise or calorie burning exercise because it's really not the best way to lose fat or burn calories. What is the best way is through proper strength training. And the reason for that is when you engage in strength training, just like when you engage in cardiovascular exercise, you're going to be burning calories during the workout itself. But the key with strength training is after your exercise, after your workout, I should say, you're going to be burning more calories for the hour after your strength training than you did during your strength training. And that's just because your body's spending a lot of calories to try to recover. So you're getting an increased amount of calorie burn from not engaging in exercise anymore. And that increased calorie burn lasts for 48 hours. You're going to be burning 8 to 11% more calories per day from recovering from your strength training than had you done cardiovascular exercise. So that's why it's going to be super efficient for you to start prioritizing strength training and then doing any cardiovascular exercise that you wish on top of that strength training in order to maximize your fat loss and, of course, increase your muscle growth. Okay, so our first key of the 3 is to prioritize strength training. Okay, the next thing, once we've prioritized strength training, is we want to just do 1 set of each exercise on your routine. And there's a few different reasons for that. But remember, we want to try to get all the results that exercise has to offer in as little amount of time. And the research has continued to show that 1 set can work just as effectively as 3 sets, 5 sets, or 6 sets, or even more sets, right? If we do that 1 set correctly. Okay, so we're going to do 1 set with about 8 to 15 repetitions, so get a weight where you can do 8 to 15 repetitions, but you're going to take that 1 set all the way to momentary muscle failure. And what momentary muscle failure means is you're going to do perfect form until you can't do another repetition. that's momentary muscle failure. You've fatigued your muscles, you've exhausted your muscles to the point where you can't lift that weight anymore. You can't perform that exercise anymore. And when you hit momentary muscle failure, you've done everything you can to stimulate that response, to stimulate the muscle growth, to stimulate the calorie burn. And so doing any more sets beyond that one set to momentary muscle failure is really just going to be redundant. It's not needed. And that's going to save you so much time when you're doing a full body workout, which leads me into the third point. So we're going to prioritize strength training. We're going to do one set, and we're going to do a full body workout, right? If our goal is to lose fat and build muscle, we want to burn as much calories within the workout and, as I already mentioned, after the workout as possible. And if we're only doing one set of each exercise, then time is not an issue. We can do a full body workout in just about 30 minutes. Okay? And what that's going to allow us to do is now, instead of just doing my upper body or just doing my lower body, you're going to be burning calories recovering 100% of your muscle rather than recovering 50% of your muscle. So that's just going to increase the amount of calories you're burning once again for the next few days because you engaged in a full body strength training routine. If you start prioritizing these three things, you engage in strength training, you do one set, and you do full body workouts, you're going to be so much more efficient with your exercise. You're going to spend a lot less time in the gym than you ever were before, and your results are going to be a lot better than they ever were before. If you learned anything from this 3-part video series, I encourage you once again to try a 45-minute free introductory workout with us so you can really feel what that evidence-based approach to exercise is really all about. I look forward to meeting you soon.